Hi, this is Anita from the Reluctant Low-Carb Life. If I get a little bit personal here today, this last year I lost both of my parents. First, we lost my father in November, and I lost my mother in January. I was actually quite close to my mother, and neither of them were that unexpected, but still at the same time, when you lose a parent, it can be hard. So for a long time, I felt very tired. I felt exhausted. I felt it was harder for me to get up. I was still able to function from day to day, but I think, just dealing with some of the process of the grief that you go through when you lose somebody you love, or somebody who's close to you. You kind of go through this grieving process, and a lot of that is just being tired. Maybe don't exercise as much. My eating was not as good as it should have been. I found my weight was starting to creep up, and I was just not feeling healthy at all. Here at Reluctant Low-Carb Life, we talked a lot about the trifecta of health, which is about eating fresh food, eating food that helps you feel full, and fitness. And I'm quite lucky because I live here in Hanoi, Vietnam most of the time. So after my parents passed away, the funeral, we dealt with the house and everything, I came back here to Vietnam, which for me is lucky because of the fact that almost everything I eat is fresh. I eat a lot of food that has high satiety, and the thing that was lacking a little bit more was my exercise. I was still doing some exercise, but not as much as I felt like I should have. Lucky for me, a pool opened up near my house, a really nice swimming pool where I could go in and swim. So I started swimming again. So today I want to talk a little bit about swimming and why swimming is such a great sport. Because I feel like my health has just improved so much with swimming. But if it's not swimming, any sport you want to do, any sport you want to take up, anything that can help you to get you out there, get you excited, get you doing things, let you have a plan for your fitness, I think is what makes a difference. But a couple of reasons why swimming is a great sport. Number one is it's a low impact on the joints. So if you have any joint problems, which can happen as you get older, which happens to all of us, swimming is great on the joints. At the same time, it's a full body workout. You work your entire core, your entire body when you swim. You work every muscle, especially if you do all the different type of strokes. You work every single muscle. It's a full body workout. It's great cardiovascular fitness. You can get your heart rate up. You can get your heart rate moving. Great mental health benefits. And I love this about swimming because I have found myself as I've been swimming, it's great mental health benefits. I tend to have on a swimming headphone. I will listen while I'm swimming, and that sort of helps me. And I've got a program that I'm working on. All of that helps me, but it's great for mental health. It's very good for weight management in that it's swimming. You can burn up to 800 calories per hour, if you do it right. I swim for an hour when I go swimming. So you can burn quite a few calories an hour, especially if you do it right. A lot of people I see when they go swimming is they swim 50 meters, 100 meters. They stop at the side of the pool. They wait. They do another 50, 100. You're not going to burn that many calories by doing that. It's still great that you've gotten into the pool. But if you're going to go swimming, you should really swim and go swimming, especially if swimming is your thing. It can improve your flexibility and your posture. One of the things that I really like about swimming is, you sit at a desk a lot, like a lot of us today, we sit at a desk quite a bit. And so I love to be able to do the backstroke because I feel like the backstroke is sort of getting my back moving and my back more flexible than it normally would be if I was doing some other form of exercise. I've started taking up where I'm riding my bike to the swimming pool. So not only am I swimming and getting in the swimming, I'm also getting a little bit of biking. So I'm getting a dual exercise for both of them. So swimming can actually be a great dual type of exercise. It can enhance your breathing, efficiency. If you have lung problems, if you have weak lungs, I always say swimming is one of the best things you can do. Weak lungs runs in my family, but I've swam for a long time, where several of my sisters have suffered from pneumonia and other things. I really never have, and I think a lot of that is because I've always sort of been a bit of a swimmer. Swimming's always been one of my forms of exercise, and I think it's really helped the efficiency with my breathing. So swimming, if you can, do the swimming, it can help your breathing with some of your other sports. It can boost your circulation, because you are moving all your movements of your body. It can build endurance. Swimming is a great way to be able to build all types of cardiovascular endurance. It's a low risk of injury, which is great with swimming. You like I said, the water, it's good on the joints. You have a low risk of injury. It's suitable for all ages. You can do it at any age you are. You can take up swimming as a form of exercise. It can improve your coordination because the movement between your arms, your legs, your breathing enhances all your sort of motor skills with your swimming. You can burn a lot of calories, as we mentioned before. That swimming is an effective way to burn calories. It can help with weight loss. In fact, if you're lose weight, you want a little bit of boost with your weight loss. Try to do something like swimming. If you have a hard time, walking, running, or other things, try swimming. It can build your muscle tone, increase your muscle tone. It's great on your joints, enhances your joint health. It can be relaxing. I mean, a lot of people think that it's not, but swimming actually is quite relaxing, going through the water. It can help boost your immune system. If you swim with a group, you swim with a club, it can be some great social interaction, even though swimming is probably one of the least social sports because you can't talk while you swim. You just basically swim. And when I went out this morning with a friend of mine that I've swam with quite a bit, we're just kind of like, we talk for a minute, okay, we're going to swim, and then that's it. So it's adapted to all fitness levels, and it's fun. And so all of these are all different reasons why, maybe if you haven't been in the pool for a while, that you should think about getting back into the pool. It's this whole thing again, which we believe in the trifecta of health, which, really has to do with, eating foods that are fresh, eating foods that make you feel full, and by fitness. And if swimming is not your thing, that's okay. Find something that is your thing. But if you're looking for a low impact exercise, swim. If you don't want to actually go into the pool to just swim, if you have joint problems, try doing walking, try doing water aerobics. Some other form of exercise in the water too can be good. I've started recently, after I do my swimming workout, and then I start doing some leg lifts, things for my hips, and other type of exercises I do in the water too. Things which maybe sometimes a little harder to do on land, I could do them in the water much easier. So, use the water if that's something that you have access to and that you can be able to do. Make sure, here's a couple tips that I just know for myself. For me, when I swim, I have a lot of equipment that I use. I have fins, I have, paddles, I have other things that I use if you really are serious about swimming. And the other thing is, get a swimsuit that's easy to get off and on. Because if it's really a pain to get a swimsuit on or a swimsuit off, you're going to be like, oh, do I really want to go swimming? That swimsuit's so hard to get off and on. So maybe look, especially for the time you're going to do fitness swim, have something that's really easy to get off and on. This is Anita from Reluctant Low-Carb Life. We hope you've enjoyed this. Check out our blog on 20 reasons why swimming is a great sport. We'd love to hear from you, hear what you think about swimming. Do you think swimming's a great sport? And why do you think swimming could be a great sport? We'd love to have you join and be part of our community. Join with us in looking at the trifecta of health, how you can live a healthier life. Because this is really what it's all about. It's about living a rich, full, and healthy life. And having some form of exercise really does become part of that. Thank you so much for being part of our community, and thank you so much for listening.